Just who in the hell do you think I am? Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today I'm going to have a look at the NXEDGE style Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann Gunmen unit NX033. I mean, it's basically the mech from Gurren Lagann. Excuse me all the yelling, but I'm excited! Gurren Lagann is one of my top 10 favorite animes. I have not seen like a million animes, like a lot of people are really good at anime and have seen a lot. I've only seen a few. I've seen probably about 50 in my entire life. But this is still top 10, and this is still something I love so much. And with recently being a big fan of NXEDGE style, when I saw this guy, I was just like, yes, all the yes. Who the hell do you think I am? Of course I'm gonna buy this. So there we go. Let's have a look at the figure. Now, since NXEDGE style is a chibi version, they are known to taking some liberties. But I don't know about this guy. Like, on the top of my head, I'm just seeing some things that seem kind of weird. But before we even get to that, I want to have a look at size real quick. Yes, this is a small chibi version, so he only stands at about 10 centimeters to the top of his head, which would mean 4 inches. But if we're going up to the top of his crown over here, I mean, I'm just calling that crown, headpiece, whatever, that goes up to 12.5 centimeters, 5 inches tall. Now, like I was saying, overall look and detail of the figure, it's not accurate. I don't feel it's accurate. But like I was saying, it is a chibi version and it is a little bit different. But first of all, I want to have a look at the detail in the face. And I like how they made it with the eyes. It seems like there's a... This piece is kind of beneath the white, that they had like a more kind of gold metallic base for the eyes and then put the white face over it. So that looks very cool. That sticks out very nicely. You have the detail in the headpiece overall. And all the molding in it is very cool, very nicely done. And you have this small green see-through flame. He does have a big flame to put on his back. I will put that on when we get to the accessories, but yeah, he has a small see-through flame because his head is actually levitating in the final form, in the anime, in the manga, whatever. And we have some more see-through green in the chest area, which fortunately is not so see-through. I don't know, they kind of messed that up. Speaking of messed up, the torso. Now the torso is way too big and the overall face in the chest looks kind of wrong. It's just, it doesn't look like it does in the anime. I mean, I'm gonna have a picture up here on the side, and I'll let you be the judge of it. With the figure, you can tell there's a bit of differences, even like the headpiece. It's shaped differently, and like I'm saying, they do take some liberties. But with this one, I'm not so super sure. And the shoulder pieces are super big in the anime, but with this one, once again, that is one liberty I can live with. What I can't really live with is they forgot to draw in some eyes. You have the yellow eyes and the shoulder pieces over there, and like the leg, the knee pieces, but they didn't do it on the forearm over here, over there, and on the thigh pieces up here. So what happened? The figure still looks nice, but of course you want something that kind of looks like it does in the show. And on that side, this guy still delivers. I mean, you look at it and it's like, oh, this is Gurren Lagann, like completed version, like final version, right? Super version, whatever. I don't know. I'm not super happy with the entire torso thing and the missing paint on the eyes. Now let's have a look at the articulation. First of all, the head is just on the ball joint, so you can bring that back and forth, side to side, and bring it all the way around. Then we have a long kind of peg going into the neck, and you have, like I said, the green piece, the green energy effect is just floating, so it will not get in the way. And then the long peg does end in, it looks like a hinge, but it's actually a ball peg in there, so you can bring that back and forth. Can also wriggle it a little bit around, so that's very cool. I mean, those guys are really good with articulation. That's the NXEDGE style. Then we have the joint over here for the shoulder. You can bring that forward. The shoulder itself is on a ball peg, so it goes up and down. And the arm piece, the shields, once again, is also on a ball peg, so you can bring that around. It seems kind of loose. And the arm itself just kind of pegs on here, so we do kind of get a bicep swivel from that. Also, the shoulder piece, as I see right now, can also bring that up and down. Then we have a single hinge in the elbow. Can bring that up all the way. And also rotate it around at the forearm. And we have the fist just on a swivel, nothing too fancy going on over there. Now, as far as torso articulation, I just took this guy apart to see what's going on over here. You just have a peg. It's not even on a ball peg or anything, nothing. So let's get the body back on top to show you the full range of these legs. Goes forward, goes out to the side and to the back. Then we have the knees on a single hinge and it just goes off. But yeah, it is on a hinge. I guess that makes it easier just to show you. And the foot is just on the ball pack, so you can bring that back and forth, side to side. And there you go. Now as far as the accessory go, we have a bunch. First of all, I want to look at the hands. They're super glossy, I didn't even notice that. You just got some posing hands. And I mean, you just have like the regular fist hands on him already. Also super glossy. Didn't even realize that. It seems kind of weird. Everything is kind of like the same paint job, and then you have the super glossy hands. Well, anyhow, then you have two swords. Simple, one color. And metallic, it looks good overall. I don't really need any paint. We have two drills over here with the see-through. It's not super see-through actually. It's kind of see-through with the green, but it ends in a nice metallic gray paint job. This was actually super cool. I like this one, these ones a lot. Probably gonna use these. And of course, the flame effect for his back. Is there some movement in that? Just on a single pack, so you can move that up and down just a tiny bit. I don't know. Why not make a ball joint? What's the point of this? But basically, you put that on his back. I just want to demonstrate that real quick. I mean, I will put everything together for the final thoughts, of course. Put it in a pose and whatnot. But you just put that on his back, and it looks mighty fun, actually. Nice. Alright. Moving on to this piece. That's just part of the base. I think you just pack this in to his crotch between his legs, and then you put it on the base. And of course you have the base. There's first part of the base. You get like these three pylons. You can stack these based on other NXEDGE style bases. You have this piece to connect to your robot, to your mecha, to your Gurren Lagann. I almost said GUNMEN actually. You put that in there, and basically you can take this piece out and rotate it in different directions. It does not rotate on its own, you have to peg it out. If you're not a fan of that, you can just use this one. I like this one a lot more, but also has a bit of a flaw. It only rotates up and down here, and left and right. They didn't make like a real weird thing. Like, why not make it go all the same way? But yeah, you can make it up and down over here, left and right over here, and up and down at the end once again. And you can put this directly in your mecha, or you can use this piece to make it look better and make it hold on better. But yeah, there you go. My drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens. And there you go. I got that line out of the way. I needed to say that, and I had a couple more, but I'm gonna end it with the lines and references. I love that show. I said that. I'll say it again. I'll say it many more times. But anyway, I want to bring this to the final thoughts. What do I think about this figure? Despite all the shortcomings, and despite me not liking that it's not super accurate to what I remember from the TV show, this guy still looks great. This guy still looks super cool, and just not a very cool entry in the NXEDGE style line. Now, I can forgive the problems with the torso, that it's not super accurate, because it still looks cool. What I can't really forgive is the missing paint in the thighs and the forearms. Come on, NXEDGE style. I'm probably gonna have to do a little paint job of that. A little retouching that myself. I mean, it's not too hard, but I don't have the nice metallic yellow that they do, so it's kind of a bummer, but still, overall, I do think this figure is cool. I do like the accessories. I do like the flames in the back, even though I would have liked them being on a ball joint instead of just some pegs. But once again, I mean, regardless of all that, I still think this figure looks cool, and I still think this figure is worth your time. So I do recommend it, and that's gonna do it as usual, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure gameplay stuff and whatever Gurren Lagann wants.